Hello and welcome back. Today we've got the scoop on the top 10 Bachelor contestants that are still single. Before we get into it, please take a second to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Sarah's Scoop. Danielle was first seen on Nick's season of The Bachelor. However, the connection just did not seem to be there all the way between Nick and Danielle, and Nick sent her home during week 6. After this, Danielle was on Bachelor in Paradise season 4. This is where she got involved in the love triangle, including Dean and KRISTINA. After KRISTINA had left, Dean and Danielle continued things after Danielle gave him her rose. They made it to the end of Paradise, and it looked like they would leave together. However, this is when Dean decided to share with Danielle that he still had feelings for KRISTINA, and that he'd rather be with her. After this, Danielle seems like she's moved on, but also still single since. Leah first appeared on Ben's season, and was really the villain of his season. On the first night, she received the first impression rose, but she did not make the same impact on the other ladies she had made on Ben. Olivia's experience on the show was rough, and she was ultimately sent home by Ben in week 6, and because of this experience, she hasn't appeared on any other shows. However, it seems she's been single since this, and she's a much better liked, more accepted part of Bachelor Nation these days. Haley is one half of the identical twins that first appeared on Ben's season of The Bachelor. The twins made it pretty far, but were separated when Haley was eliminated after a joint date at their home with their mother. Emily lasted another 3 weeks after her sister. After The Bachelor, the twins got their own spin-off show titled The Twins, Happily Ever After? After the show stopped filming, the twins appeared on Bachelor in Paradise season 3, where they decided to send themselves home after not finding a connection. And then they again appeared on the next season, where they were the last to arrive, made a joke of the entire thing, and then left again. Up until this point, they had done everything together, including being single. But Emily is now dating an NHL player, so that leaves Haley on her own on this one. She's headed to Mexico again to try for a third time to find love in paradise. KRISTINA is one of Nick's girls from his season of The Bachelor. The Russian beauty captured Bachelor Nation's hearts with her tough childhood stories, and obviously Nick's too, since she made it to week 7 and in the top 5. KRISTINA was sent home right before hometowns of her season. She then appeared on Bachelor in Paradise season 4, where she was the center of a lot of drama. She formed a quick connection with Dean Unglert, but it was even more quickly interrupted by DANIELLE Lombard, who Dean became interested in. This resulted in a love triangle for some time, but eventually, Dean told KRISTINA he wanted to pursue Danielle, which resulted in KRISTINA leaving the show. It was revealed later on that Dean still had feelings for KRISTINA, but he handled it so badly and tried to string both women on even after the show as well. It seems KRISTINA also briefly dated Blake from Becca's season, but that went nowhere, until this season of Bachelor in Paradise. They both met on the beach again this summer, and so far it seems it isn't going too well. But we'll have to wait until the season is over to see if KRISTINA can still call herself single. Jen was originally a contestant on Ben's season of The Bachelor. She was one of Bachelor Nation's favorite ladies, but she never received a one-on-one date and was eliminated in week 5. She next appeared on Bachelor in Paradise season 3, where she and Nick Viall fell in love. They were arguably the season's best couple and undeniably looked headed for an engagement. However, on the season finale, Jen professed her love for Nick, but he did not feel the same way, and he ultimately went on to become the next Bachelor. Since then, Jen has remained pretty low profile in the Bachelor world until now. She's currently on the beach in Mexico again looking for love, but until we see what happens on Bachelor in Paradise, we're considering Jen single. Amanda was originally cast on Ben Higgins' season of The Bachelor. She made Ben's top 4 girls, where Ben met her family, including her 2 daughters. Unfortunately, after this, she was eliminated. She then went on to compete on Bachelor in Paradise season 3. On this show, she met the same man Andy was once engaged to, Josh Murray. The two really hit it off and ended up engaged in the end. It didn't last long though, and Amanda was on the beach again the next year. On this season, she met Robbie Hayes, who she left in a relationship with, but that again didn't last. After a few public relationships that also ended in heartbreak, it seems Amanda is taking a break from dating and focusing solely on her kids. Becca has also had her fair share of Bachelor appearances. She first appeared on Chris's season of The Bachelor. She made it all the way to the end and was Chris's runner-up. After meeting his family on the final episode, Becca realized she wasn't ready for what life with Chris would be. After this, Becca came back to compete on the next Bachelor season with Ben. He ended up sending her home right before hometowns because he felt it wasn't right to have him meet her family if he knew another girl was more special to him. Becca then went on to date former Bachelorette contestant Robert Graham, but that relationship too ended. Claire was a part of Juan Pablo's season, and actually ended up his runner-up. After he had told her she wasn't his final pick, Claire took the opportunity to tell him how she really felt, and this moment ended up being one of Bachelor history's most iconic of all time. After this, Claire went on to appear on the first season of Bachelor in Paradise. Her first season didn't go so well, and she ended up quitting in the 5th week. She then reappeared on the very next season of Bachelor in Paradise, but was eliminated in week 3. Her last Bachelor escapade was on the first season of Bachelor Winter Games, which she quit again in week 3. However, after the show, on the live finale, the man she had made a slight connection with proposed to Claire. It didn't last long though, and again Claire was single. Andy is another former Bachelorette star. She originally competed on Juan Pablo's season. Andy famously walked out on The Bachelor after telling him she thought he was arrogant. She then went on to become the 10th Bachelorette. After 25 men competed to win Andy over, she gave Josh Murray her final rose, and in 2015 they became engaged. However, only a couple of months later, the engagement was broken off. But having been one of the most beloved bachelorettes, it's surprising she is still single after all of this time. Hannah is probably one of the most surprising ladies we have on this list. Alabama Hannah, as she may be better known, originally competed for Colton's heart on The Bachelor. For the first half of her season, Hannah was a little bit of a wreck. She didn't know how to form her feelings into sentences, let alone get them to come out of her mouth. But as Colton let her go, she captured fans' hearts with her statement of, "I will never allow myself to not feel chosen every single day." After the crazy ending to Colton's season, there was a big question as to who would become the Bachelorette, but Hannah earned the job. 30 men competed for Hannah's heart, and she handled herself beautifully throughout the whole season. She ended up picking Jed Wyatt and getting engaged. However, there was some truth revealed about Jed after the show had stopped filming, and Hannah broke it off. After asking her runner-up Tyler out for a date, that seemed to go nowhere. It seems Alabama Hannah is single again, but she's definitely living her best life. That's it for this video. Be sure to check out our other Bachelor posts at sarahscoop.com. Thanks for watching!